Guineas are strange, cacking on the range. Primal faces with dino traces, making a racket and loudly cacking like mad donkey birds. They are attacking. Guineas are strange, out running loose and free range, so loudly cacking like mad donkey birds attacking. They're so really insane, and so very profane and absolutely untamed. Guineas are strange, tacking on the range. Primal faces with dino traces, making a racket and loudly cacking like mad donkey birds. They are attacking. Guineas are strange, out running loose and free range, so loudly cacking. Mad donkey birds that are attacking. They're so really insane, and so very profane and absolutely untamed. Guineas are strange, out running loose and free range, so loudly cacking. Mad donkey birds that are attacking. They're so really insane, and so very profane and absolutely untamed. Guineas are really strange, but I love them. Hey everybody, it's your buddy Dave Boyette. As most of you know, all my parody songs have been about chickens. You know, such as the Coop of the rising egg, the sound of peeping, balking around the coop. There's balking around the chickmas tree. Well, anyway, I decided that this parody would be about guineas. So if you recognize the tune, I won't say where I borrowed it, but if you recognize it, then you got pretty good musical knowledge, I think. But, well, that is if I play it correctly or don't mutilate it too badly. Okay, anybody who has ever encountered a guinea in any form, whether you've had them or just seen them or just heard them, I think everybody would agree guineas are pretty strange. And you either love them or you hate them. Well, yeah, I kind of love them, despite their abrasive personality. And they're considered domesticated, but somehow I don't think the guineas got the memo on that. In fact, they would say, "Who you calling domesticated? This place is ours. We're just here because you're supposed to feed us, and we're here to yell and cuss at the trespassers, which we're pretty sure you're one." Well, you know, guineas don't really have a concept of private property. They pretty much come and go as they please, and they will only tolerate humans from what they would consider a respectable distance. Now, before I had chickens, I started out with guineas, had me a small flock, and I really kind of enjoyed them. But as they got older, one by one, they each left to join my neighbor's much larger flock down the road. Stinking traitors. Oh well. And then after that, well, I had just chickens for a long time. Until one day, a friend of mine, Chris Ashcraft, said he wanted to get out of the chicken business, so he gave me his entire flock, which included one guinea. Well, I went down there and rounded them all up and brought them back up here, and I named that lone guinea Margaret because she was kind of abrasive and a bully to everybody else. So I named her Margaret after my mother-in-law, who was, could be a bit of a tyrant and a bully and a troublemaker. That summed up Margaret pretty much. And then I discovered that Margaret, who I thought was a she, is a he. So I decided, okay, we're going to call you King Margaret. Still, because you're a tyrant. King Margaret reigned in my backyard for years and years and years. Never ran away, never chose to defect to another flock. For many years, and she got older and older and older. And then one day she just disappeared. Now, I'm pretty sure she didn't run away. Though she might have ran away to join the Guinea circus. Or she might have been transfigured up into Guinea paradise. Or, well, maybe that's a bit far-fetched. At the time, there was this coyote that was nosing around, and, well, we all know what the coyote was looking for. But I think what may have happened, the coyote eventually one day managed to persuade King Margaret to come to lunch with him. And King Margaret just never come back, not realizing that, well, Well, after that, now of course, King Margaret is very popular and well known, and she featured in 2 of my chicken videos. One, she had the lead role in Creature of the Coop. It's my Halloween video, which there will be a link to that in the description below. And King Margaret also starred in the Great Coop Escape as Commandant Margaret, the heartless commandant of the chicken POW camp. Links to those in the description below. King Margaret, wherever you are, as sure as you just tolerated us, we miss you. Now, my most recent experience with guineas has been the recent appearance in my yard of 5 guinea keats. Now, a keat is a baby guinea, and they just showed up. I guess, they looked kind of young to be defectors, and I kind of wondered if somebody dropped them off. Of course, now you can see that in our short documentary, which the link will be in the description below, called 5 Guinea Friends. Now, these grew up, and when they got adult, they left one by one. And I don't think they took any lunches with the coyote because the coyote has not been seen in a long time. Maybe the coyote and King Margaret went and joined the same circus as a duo act. But anyway, they left one by one because this is what guineas do. I don't really think they were disappeared or were eaten. I think they just left. One by one, they all left with the exception of one who still sticks around today. In fact, I looked out in the yard. He's still there, at least I'm sure. I don't know if he's a she or a he. Might be a she. And is still with us. And this guinea is the main star in this parody video called Guineas Are Strange, because they are. And that ought to be a clue as to what song I'm parodying it. If you know, feel free to post it in the comments or whatever. The one thing I can't help but wonder is, I wonder if this guinea is perhaps of the royal line, the young Coop, the offspring, the spawn, if you will, of the notorious King Margaret, returning to claim his rightful throne. Well, regardless of whether he is or he isn't, he's a guinea, and, you know, wherever he is, he owns he owns the place. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this parody video, Guineas Are Strange.